My 20M girlfriend 18F started liking a guy and lost feelings for me, but wants our 3-year relationship to work. What can I handle this? So, first of all, I'm sorry for eventual errors since I'm not an English native speaker. I met this wonderful girl in early 2021, and we clicked very fast. We actually met on a game thanks to some mutual friends, when we were on lockdown. We started talking and we liked each other, and after some thinking we decided to get together in April 2021. I think that it's important to say that our parents got divorced when she was around 6, and really never experienced what it means to love somebody, since her mother did not want to keep her but the father insisted. So she lives with her father and her sister and almost never meets the mom. This scarred her for life. Other things in her childhood and the lack of a real loving family made her develop a pretty difficult behavior, since she did not believe in love, could not argue with respect, and basically is an avoidant. She also sleeps to not bear with her problems. She basically does not trust people, and as soon as someone makes some mistakes she tends to just go away and forget about the person. She can't talk about her deep emotions since she probably cannot comprehend herself sometimes. She is absolutely gorgeous, so many guys tried in her life to get with her, but she said no to anyone except for some insignificant middle school relationships that last a week. I was the first guy to make her really interested. I'm good looking but not that handsome. I think she felt in love with my person since I had a mature mindset for my age and I could really commit to the things I liked. I had a lot of interests and I was good with many things like studying, playing instruments, cooking, gym, and I was the reference point for the friends in my group. She said to me that she never believed in love and I was the one who changed that. I was her first official boyfriend, first kiss, first cuddles and first under the sheets, and most importantly the first she introduced to what remained of her family, even the mom and the grandparents. The dad loved me with all his heart since he saw how good I treated her daughter. And believe me guys, I really loved her and proved that many times. We surely made our mistakes during our relationship, since she and I have some strong personalities and we had different ways of thinking for some things, school for example, or existence of ghosts. But most importantly, I'm really into physical touch and I was kinda insistent, sometimes immaturity and probably some childhood trauma, while she gets nervous even for the smallest things. We hit our first rough patch after a year of pure love and respect, around June 2022, since I was studying to get my HS diploma and to get an engineering university, and sometimes I wanted to relax gaming with my friends. So at times we talked on the phone a little less, and when she brought up the issue that stressed me made it seem like it was not like that. We used to hang out only the two of us 2-3 times weekly. I took the bus to meet her since we live 45 kilometers away, for around 6 hours, could not do more due to bus schedule. So when I started studying she started to take the bus, but the bus schedule was different and she had to come at around 4 p.m. and leave at 8. We started to do always the same things and kinda killed the adventure and the romance. So in August 2022 she said that she was having doubts our relationship. From that moment I started to give her more and more, and I tried to fix every problem in our relationship, stopped taking buses and trains and started driving her home at 2 a.m. for a total distance of 90 kilometers 56 miles 2 times per week. But unfortunately I started to become anxious of losing her. I needed more reassurance and overall I couldn't be the person she fell for 100% of the time. But I fixed the things of my personality that caused issues even at the start of the relationship. I was giving it all, but during May 2023 she said she needed a break since she needed to understand why she was feeling that her feelings were fading even if she knew how much I was working to make it work. After a week she said that she knew she loved me and wanted to try and fix her behavior to make us work, but the next month she just was not the loving person she was the first year. She couldn't put the effort that she wanted to put, and since she was passive for the most part, I could not make our relationship work like it used to, alone. Also because I started noticing she was getting too much close to a friend of mine, making me feel disrespected at times, but I trusted her and my friends since he was my best friend in the group and she never made me feel like she was untrustworthy. Before this moment a friend of her said that my girlfriend must have loved me deeply since she did not allow anyone to touch her, and decided to be in a relationship with a guy far away even if a lot of people that were from the same city wanted her. She chatted with this guy a little too much and she started giving me less and less attention and desire to see me, to the point I felt more like a friend. So I confronted her and she said she was just treating him like a friend and other BS that I'd like to spare. Things keep going but her interest is inconsistent and the problems are still there, with added criticism towards me. The first of the year 2024 I said that this was enough and if she wanted me she had to commit like I did. We stay in strange situation where she says she wants to try again, but we needed to talk. After a couple of days I confront my ex-friend maybe a little too late and he admits he had a crush on her for a couple of years and he could not stop himself even after really trying to. He also said that he confessed his feelings to her and she said she felt something for him too. I was devastated. My girl that really proved to love me betrayed me and my best friend too. I find myself in a complicated situation since the three of us are all in the same friend group with other people, but her sister is part of the group too, so it is impossible for me and my ex to stay no contact due to the group dynamics. We broke up because even if we cared about each other deeply, this was unbearable. Also, I started to have bad results in uni because of this, and I also lost a lot of confidence. Now the tricky part. She did not in fact cheated on me, even if I consider this almost it, and she does not know why she is doing this. She said had doubts way before she started to develop feelings for the other boy a couple of months before 2024, since we had many problems and even a break. She does not want a relationship with neither of us at the moment since she does not know how she feels. She knows that she wants us to work, but the feelings aren't there. She likes this guy because apparently she has a lot more in common with him. While we are too different, I think this is BS and she's just being delulu to forgive herself for what she is doing. Also, I genuinely think this guy is nothing like me, but hey, he got a motorcycle. Me and her still talk and go out with the friend group as friends, since she is trying to understand herself and her emotion, and she thinks that if I disappear she cannot do that. In the meantime, we talk about our relationship and what were the problems, but I'm here waiting and supporting her like I always did. I know this may be wrong, but I know she was abandoned by the only person that shouldn't, and I wanted to prove that I really cared about her, and I think I really proved myself. I acted mature and I never said an insult nor screamed. I accepted this situation, and at the moment I'm acting like nothing happened for the sake of the group, which I know would collapse if I decided to punch that MF in the jaw and go NC with her. The problem is I'm getting tired and soon I will act as I just described, but a part of me wants to give her time. I know this is bad, but I know we ruined our relationship with stupid mistakes that led to this mess, and I also think she sabotaged our relationship due to her past, and then her brain went for a rebound. Now she treated me bad even if she saw my effort hurting me, and because of this she wants to go no contact with me, but as soon as she thinks about closing forever with me she just can't, and she does not the duck. Why? Since in her life she never felt this connected with a person, and she also knows that she wants to get back with me, but her feelings are just not there, and therefore she knows she could not give me what I need and deserve. I know she is genuinely hurt by this situation and she fought with herself for a lot of time, but unfortunately due to her past I think she cannot process well her emotions and fix something. I genuinely think going NC would be the best solution, since distance can make her miss me, I think. If she decides she wants to get back, should I take her back? What do you think about this situation? Maybe if someone has experience with an avoidant attachment style partner, I would like some tips. Sorry for the length. Thank you.